In this video, we're going to be analysing Broadcom, ticker AVGO. If you want your own stock analysed, throw that in the comments. We'll get around to it when we can. Now, this is one of the biggest movers today. We're up about, 8% now, but again, we did hit a high of $9.20. We're up about $60 again. We are up over $100 at one point today. Now, why is this stock moving? And again, it's getting a lot of AI hype, or AI related hype. So again, that is one thing to be cautious of, because if it's more of a hype move, again, you're kind of seeing on the video now, it's how long does it last? How long does it kind of stay at these highs before we start pulling back, before people start realizing this is an overreaction? Because again, buying at these highs, that's always going to be those risks if you are buying at them. Again, not only are you buying at 52-week highs, but you're also buying on a hype, not kind of a more reasonable move. So that's one thing I'd be cautious of. And again, there was a lot of big news for Broadcom today. Not actually news, but kind of events for them, I guess. They're hitting a new all-time high since 2009. And again, up over the last 5 days, up 62% year to date. And I mean, they're basically hitting a lot of records. Best S&P 500 performer, best NASDAQ 100 performer. So again, AVGO is doing really well. But what are key levels though that we would have to be paying attention to from here? So again, we're at around 875. What we can see, what levels actually acted quite strong today. $900, we had our third deviation on the 6 month, and right above that we had our fourth deviation on the 1 year. So what we can see coming into these levels, this is where we started to hesitate for the day, and the reason for that is, again, this is where algos will be triggering. And again, even just retail traders will probably be looking at that level and thinking, okay, we are quite extended, need to be locking in profits. But again, this is where algos are going to be definitely triggering, whether that's they're now opening a new short position or if they're long, locking in those profits. So that's why whenever you come into these deviation levels, that's when why you tend to see these overall reversals happen. And this is always a good thing to see. Once you see this happen, you know the deviations are being respected. You know there's algorithms watching the stock. So as soon as you know that, you know the next levels are most likely going to work quite accurately as well. So just to quickly note, if we do end up breaking higher, we do have one final level at around $975 if we did somehow break to that new high. But what are going to be those key supports if we start pushing to the downside? So we have $828 and we have $840. Now, up to you on this stock, whether you want to use it as a range. Again, it's quite a high price stock, so you could potentially use a range of that size. It's going to be about a 15 point, so just under 2% on a stock move. But again, you can use them as individual levels, but as a range, that's what we'd be paying attention to. And if we broke low, we then have $775 down to $755 as those next level of supports. And if we start to break that, really the final level I'll be paying attention to is around $710. First deviation on the 1 year, there we're coming into basically what we consider a fair value. So coming into that level, that's where I'll just kind of stop paying attention to it as much and then kind of wait for a new move on the stock. But again, those are going to be our key resistances if we go higher. These are going to be the key supports if we come lower. Again, up to you whether you want to be a short or long bias trader. If you're getting shorts, again, you're trying to really trade the first time you hit these levels. We've now already hit that. So if we did push high, the 975 first hit, or again, having some sort of strategy kind of trying to get in near these highs. If you're looking at it short bias. Again, if you're more of a trend trader, you want to catch this long bias. Looking at the support that we're coming down to now, around 845 to around 828. And if we came lower, 775 and the 755 supports on the way down. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you will probably enjoy this video too.